Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and start the questions. We're going to start with statistics, so all these questions should be statistical questions. First one says, a statistical question is one where you expect to get a variety of answers. Determine whether each question can be classified as statistical questions. Select yes or no for each question. You don't have to write all this out. If you want examples, you can write the examples or just draw the chart and that'll work. So this will be number one. How many hours a week do people exercise? Everyone will have a different answer. So you may have 5 hours, the next person may have 7, another person may have 0. So that gives you a set of numbers. So yes, that would be a statistical question. How many hours are there in a day? That would not be a statistical question because there's always going to be 24 hours in a day. So there's not a variety of answers to that. How many rainbows have students seen this month? That would be yes, because you may have seen 1, somebody else may have seen 0, and maybe Susan saw 5. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so it says Francis recorded his math quiz scores during the 6th grade. Create a dot plot of Francis's data. Make sure when you're creating a dot plot, you always look for the lowest number 4. So in this case, my lowest number is going to be, looks like 17. So I'm going to go ahead and write 17 here. And I'm just going to go by ones, 18, 19, 20. I'm trying to go all the way up to my highest number, which will be, looks like 24 over here. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And then I'm going to go ahead and plot the numbers that they provide for me. This here is the data that you got from whatever survey you took or whatever type of question you're trying to answer. This is your set of numbers. So you're going to go ahead and plot this on the dot plot. Just to make sure you got all the numbers, I would always cross out the numbers that I just plotted. So I'm on 17. 17 has 1. So I'm going to create 1 dot. Next is 18. There's no 18. After that is 19. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 20 has 1. 21 has 1, 2. 22 has 1. And let's see. And I missed a 21, so go back. You can always add. I missed a 21. Go back and add it. 23 has 1. And 24 has 1. And if you go back and just like I noticed that I missed 1, that's a good thing about dot plots. You can just go back and fix it. I missed 22. So I'm going to go ahead and plot that, okay? Let's move on. The key here is just make sure you have your lowest and your highest number. And yes, some numbers are not going to have any dots, and that is okay. Just make sure when you're doing it, you cross out your numbers. All right, next question. Look at the box and whisker plot of pumpkin weights. What is the median pumpkin weight? Remember when we did this chart or when we took notes, the median is this line right here. Okay, so it looks like that is between 14 and 16. So your answer should be C. Okay, let's try to answer this one. Which question has statistical variability? Once again, this is just meaning that multiple people can answer this in a different format. There's just not one answer. So do you own a bike? That wouldn't be a statistical question because that's either a yes or a no question. How many bikes are parked at the bike rack? How many bikes are parked at the bike rack? That wouldn't be a statistical question because that's just one answer as well. If there's 5 bikes there, that's it. What are the distances of my classmates' bike rides to school? That would be your answer because you may have to ride 10 miles, your friend may have to ride 5 miles, somebody else may have to ride 3 miles. How much did Andy's bike cost? That is just one answer and it doesn't change. So the answer is C. Okay, we're going to try this one. How can you describe the shape of the distribution data below? This is part of your notes, so make sure you're looking at your notes. But if you look at this, it looks like this is your halfway point, and it kind of looks like You have the same amount of data on the left-hand side that you do on the right-hand side. So this would be considered B. The distribution is approximately symmetrical. Once again, if you're trying to answer them before I do,